In my first video of this series, I talked about the setup of the Trader Plus main workspace. In this video, I plan to focus on the positions page and three dots that have a menu that is very useful for both buying and selling investments and for trading options. The screen that you're looking at right now is uh, the list of option contracts in my traditional IRA. You can see that on this screen there is a choice for the short positions, and short positions would be options contracts. You can also see on this screen that I have some option contracts that are puts. And a put is an obligation to purchase the shares if the shares fall below the strike price, which for this contract I chose $120. So if the price of the SpaceX shares drops to or below $120 by the expiration date, which is September 18th, I would be obligated to purchase those shares. Currently, the shares are trading well above the $120. We have a dishwasher in our hotel room that's making some background noise. I hope it doesn't distract you too much. Um, so what I want to demonstrate in this short video is how I can roll a contract using the three dots. So I'm going to take us to the put contract for SpaceX, which is for $120. And next to that position are three dots. If I click on the three dots, a menu comes up. And this is a menu that's very useful both for trading options and for trading stocks if you hold a stock like SpaceX in your account. So I'm going to click the roll option, which is essentially saying I want to buy back the contract that is for $120. So I'm buying to close that contract, and I want to sell to open a new contract, and I can choose a new expiration date and a different contract price. So let's say that I'm willing to uh, buy shares for $110. If I enter this contract and I don't change the expiration date, then there is someone out there that's willing to do this transaction for $4.60. And somebody else is saying, no, I'll do that contract for $3.90 per share. If I change the expiration date to the end of the year, which is 150 days from now, this box here changed from net debit to net credit. In other words, I could make $1.80 per share, or about $180, if I did this revised contract at this point in time. If I look at the current status of the bid and the ask, somebody is saying that they're willing to accept $1.40. Somebody else is saying they want 270, and the midpoint is 215. So I'm going to click on the 215, and you're going to see this number here change. At this point, if I were to enter this contract, I would be moving the expiration date out from September 18th to December 18th. I would be lowering my contracted obligation by $1,000, and I would make about $215. So if I preview this contract, it tells me I'm buying to close a contract. I want to get out of this contract. I'm selling to open a new contract at a lower strike price, and there will be a net credit of $2.15 per share. After the estimated fees, I would receive $213.70. And this is in addition to any option income that I've already received from this particular put. So if I were to click place, this order would be entered, and if there was a buyer, I would receive the shares. I'm not going to do that. So instead of entering that contract, I'm just going to cancel this contract. So I'm not going to place it. I'm just going to click on the X, and that would terminate this contract. So this is just a brief overview of the power of the three dots. I will talk more about this particular aspect or this functionality within the positions when it comes to buying and selling trades in a future post. I hope this was helpful.